It turns out there's a few more problems than we've been led to believe over at DC Studios. The DCU and Matt Reeves' Batman universe have clashed over some characters. In this case, specifically Clayface, who was allegedly supposed to be in the Batman Part 2, but Matt Reeves and James Gunn looked at what they were doing with it and said, yeah, you can't use them anymore. Rewrite your script and we're delaying your film. Well, guys, a brand new role has emerged on what's been going on with the Batman Part 2, and might just be indicating that there's problems between DC Studios, aka James Gunn and Peter Safran, and Matt Reeves. As it was reported by Batman on Film, the Batman Part 2 was originally going to feature Clayface, and this was something that they were working on for quite a long time. Ever since the first Batman came out, that they were already having pre-discussions and early plans to include Clayface in the sequel. Now, with the recent delays, apparently this is because DC Studios stepped in. When Mike Flanagan and James Gunn got the script and realized that, hey, this whole Clayface thing is taking off, that they more or less told Matt Reeves to redo his plans for his sequel because they're going to use Clayface on their own. And this is why Matt Reeves has to go back and change everything about the Batman Part 2, because they've taken the character away from him and DC Studios is now using him exclusively. Now, again, the extent of this, we don't know. Is there truth to this? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Again, we just don't know. But there's got to definitely be something to this, and honestly, this is just the way it works. You know, like DC Studios is trying something completely different, and if Matt Reeves also agreed upon it, you could see that it was probably a mutual thing. I don't think there's any bad blood between them. Now, for some reason, we end up finding out that the Batman Part 2 gets another delay, or it's possibly canceled, as some people start to believe it might be. Then there's a lot more to this than, you know, what we know. And then we can start to raise concerns and be worried about this whole scenario. But for right now, I'm not really worried or concerned about anything. I think DC Studios is fine. I think Matt Reeves is fine. Any villain you give him, he'll figure out how to use them and use them right. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of this and whether or not this rivalry will impact anything, or perceived rivalry, I should say that. I don't think it will, but again, you just never know these days. Things can change at the flip of a coin at this point, so let's wait and see, and maybe we'll find out in interviews later on that this was the case, and well, Matt Reeves got a better idea, or they all agreed, wow, Flanagan's script is so good, we gotta do a standalone Clayface. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.